What is tea tree oil? Tea tree oil is an essential oil that comes from the Australian tea tree, Melaleuca alternifolia. The oil is distilled from the plant's leaves using steam. Australian people have used tea tree oil for almost 100 years as a natural remedy and topical antiseptic. Today, you can buy it as an essential oil, as an ingredient in some over-the-counter natural remedies, and in cleaning products. Melaleuca oil is another name for tea tree oil. How is tea tree oil used? Tea tree oil is known for its supposed ability to kill germs like bacteria, viruses, and fungi. People use it to treat acne, athlete's foot, nail fungus, lice, cuts, bug bites, mite infections of the eyelid. A few small studies have shown that tea tree oil may be helpful for acne and athlete's foot. But overall, there isn't enough evidence to confirm it works for any of these conditions. Tea tree oil is poisonous, so never ingest it. It's only meant for use on the skin. Tea tree oil is meant for topical use. It's poisonous and can cause serious side effects if swallowed. Tea tree oil benefits. Tea tree oil may kill a variety of bacteria, fungi, and other germs. These germ-killing properties have made the essential oil a popular ingredient in topical remedies for conditions like acne, fungal nail infections, and athlete's foot. Tea tree oil for acne. Pimples grow when bacteria, dead skin cells, and oil-clogged pores or hair follicles in the skin. Tea tree oil's anti-inflammatory and antibacterial properties might make it a useful treatment for acne. In some studies, tea tree oil reduced the number of pimples and made skin less oily. Although it didn't work quite as well as the acne treatment benzoyl peroxide, tea tree oil had fewer side effects. You can use tea tree oil on your skin every day, but first dilute it with coconut oil, jojoba oil, or argan oil. At full strength, tea tree oil can cause dryness and blisters. To be safe, try it out on a small area of your skin before using it on your whole face to make sure you don't have a reaction. Tea tree oil for the scalp. You'll find tea tree oil in some shampoos. Its antifungal properties may make it help treat dandruff. In one study, people who used a 5% tea tree oil shampoo every day for 4 weeks saw a 41% improvement in dandruff severity and itchiness, compared to people who used an inactive shampoo. Tea tree oil might also help kill lice and their eggs. Tea tree oil for toenail infections. Fungal nail infections are getting harder to clear up because many fungi are resistant to the medicines that treat them. In studies, tea tree oil used twice a day for 6 months cleared up nail fungus in around 80% of people who tried this treatment. When 5% tea tree oil was combined with antifungal cream, about 80% of people were cured of their nail fungus. Researchers say we need bigger and better designed studies to confirm whether tea tree oil is an effective treatment for fungal nail infections. Tea tree oil for athlete's foot. Athlete's foot is a fungal infection that affects the skin of the feet, often in between the toes. Tea tree oil may kill the fungi that cause the infection. In one study, about 70% of people who used a tea tree oil gel on their feet twice daily for a month saw some clearing, compared to around 40% who used a placebo gel. Tea tree oil for gums and teeth. In studies, a mouthwash containing tea tree oil decreased plaque, the sticky deposits of bacteria that form a film on the teeth and cause cavities. Tea tree oil also kills bacteria that cause bad breath. When used orally, tea tree oil can cause side effects like a burning sensation in the mouth and nausea. While it is safe to use as a mouth rinse, it can be toxic when swallowed. Tea tree oil for insect bites. Native Australian people have used tea tree oil to treat insect bites, but no studies have shown that it helps. Researchers have investigated this essential oil for treating mite infections of the eyelid, but they say the evidence isn't strong enough to confirm that it works well. Tea tree oil for MRSA. Methicillin-resistant Staphylococcus aureus is a type of staph infection that's resistant to many antibiotics. Researchers have looked into whether tea tree oil might kill these bacteria or stop their growth. In studies, wounds treated with a tea tree oil solution healed faster than ones treated with salt water. Tea tree oil might also be useful as a hand disinfectant. In studies, it worked as well as, or better than, regular hand sanitizer at killing bacteria. But a tea tree oil body wash didn't prevent MRSA infections in people who were in a hospital intensive care unit. Other uses of tea tree oil. A few other possible ways to use tea tree oil are as a insect repellent, sanitizer, household cleaner, natural deodorant, skincare product, hair care product. How much tea tree oil should you use? Tea tree oil is only a topical treatment. It should never be taken by mouth. Because tea tree oil is an unproven treatment, there is no established dose. The concentrations of tea tree oil used in studies have varied, depending on the medical condition. For instance, a 5% tea tree oil gel might be used for acne, while a 10% or higher tea tree oil cream might be used for athlete's foot. A 100% tea tree oil solution has been used with toenail fungus. If you use tea tree oil, follow the instructions on the label or get advice from your doctor. Can you use undiluted tea tree oil on skin? It's not a good idea to use undiluted tea tree oil on your skin. When used at full strength, this essential oil can cause allergic reactions, dryness, blisters, and rashes. Either buy a product that contains diluted tea tree oil or dilute it yourself. How to dilute tea tree oil? For every 1 to 2 drops of tea tree oil, add about 12 drops of a carrier oil like argan, coconut, or jojoba. Using witch hazel as a carrier will make the mixture more like a skin toner. Tea tree oil side effects. This essential oil is safe to use on your skin, but it can cause side effects, even if you use it the right way. Can cause allergic reactions. Studies have reported on cases of allergic reactions in a small number of people who used tea tree oil. Symptoms were similar to those of contact dermatitis, including rash, blisters, burning or stinging, swelling, flaking, itchy skin. May affect skin. Tea tree oil can cause redness, itching, and blistering. It may worsen burns and skin conditions like eczema. If you have allergies or sensitive skin, your doctor might suggest getting a patch test before you use it. An allergist will apply tea tree oil to a patch and place it on your skin. You'll wear the patch for 2 days to see if your skin reacts. May be toxic if swallowed. Tea tree oil is only meant for use on the skin and as a mouth rinse. Never swallow it. Even in small amounts, swallowing tea tree oil could cause severe reactions, including confusion, loss of muscle control, breathing problems, coma. Given the lack of evidence about its safety, tea tree oil is not recommended for children or for people who are pregnant or breastfeeding. Takeaways. Tea tree oil is an essential oil with anti-inflammatory and germ-killing properties. People use it to treat acne, dandruff, insect bites, and athlete's foot, though it hasn't been proven to work for most conditions. Tea tree oil is generally safe to use on your skin after you dilute it, but it's dangerous to swallow. If you have sensitive skin, ask your dermatologist or allergist about patch testing before you try it. Tea tree oil FAQs. Can you get tea tree oil naturally from foods? There are no natural food sources of tea tree oil. Because of how toxic it is, tea tree oil should never be swallowed. What is the main use of tea tree oil? People mainly use tea tree oil to kill germs like bacteria and fungi. It's a natural remedy for acne, athlete's foot, nail fungus, and insect bites. Can I apply tea tree oil directly to my skin? You can apply this essential oil to your skin, but dilute it first to be safe. At full strength, tea tree oil can cause dryness, blisters, and rashes. Can I use tea tree oil for skin tags? Although some people claim tea tree oil removes skin tags, there's no scientific evidence that it works. Even if it does help, it can take a few weeks to see any difference and the oil might irritate your skin. If you want to try this method, apply 1 to 2 drops of tea tree oil to a cotton ball. Place the cotton ball over the skin tag and hold it in place with a bandage. Keep it there for 10 minutes at a time, 3 times a day. Does tea tree oil remove dark spots? There's no evidence that tea tree oil can remove dark spots, but it may help clear acne and reduce oiliness on the skin. Can I use tea tree oil on cold sores? In one study, tea tree oil killed the herpes simplex virus that causes cold sores in a lab. Whether it treats cold sores in humans is unknown.